your story. We're going to tackle a very sensitive matter, that is to deal with the 2 batches of lifeguard condoms that were rolled out to the public for consumption, that weren't yet tested for their effectiveness and efficiency in regards to prevention of sexually transmitted diseases and also unwanted pregnancies. Well, we know that condoms, they are highly or commonly used as a preventive measure for sexually transmitted diseases and also as a means to prevent unwanted pregnancies. So we see that the situation that is at hand is that defective condoms, that is to say by the National Drugs Authority, were released out to the public and were being consumed by the public as a preventive method. But these condoms were very defective, and a lot of people were at risk of contracting HIV, gonorrhea, and other sexually transmitted diseases, plus unwanted pregnancies. Well, EPHWOR, being an organization that deals with the enforcement of patients' rights and health workers' rights and sexual reproductive health and rights, we have received a lot of complaints from the citizens from individuals that have been or that have used these lifeguard condoms. Well, many have approached us saying that they have contracted HIV. Others are saying that they have gone through traumatic stress and psychological torture because of the effects of the use of these lifeguard condoms. When the minister came out to give a statement about these condoms, she said that whoever used these condoms should go and test for HIV. This was so much of torture to the citizens or to the individuals that had used these condoms, because condoms are supposed to be a mechanism of prevention. But if they are used and someone is telling them that they should go and test, so we see that there is a very big problem that is at hand. So we believe that, as EPHWOR, we believe that this is an injustice that these citizens are facing, and when they come up to report such cases, such situations, we believe that something should be done to help these people. So that using defective condoms has a lot of negative effects, which include causing a lot of the lives of very many others at risk of contracting sexually transmitted diseases. We can look at unwanted pregnancies, and then we can look at the psychological torture and psychological trauma that most of the Ugandans have gone through. It is really a very bad situation that you would go to knowing that you're using condoms as a preventive mechanism, and then at a later stage they tell you that what you have been using has been effective. So it has really had a little negative effect on the Ugandans. EPHWOR, following the number of complaints that we have received, has instituted a case against Maristos for the portrayed negligence that it has shown towards the citizens of Uganda for rolling out defective condoms. EPHWOR has held a press conference in regards to the case, and we can take a look at the different clips from different media houses that were present at the press conference.
Now, the deaf community that has been affected by ineffective condoms that have petitioned a court seeking compensation from the sole distributor Maristos Uganda. Now, through the enforcement of patients' and health workers' rights, the affected persons testified having acquired sexually transmitted diseases due to the use of ineffective condoms, and now want Maristos to take responsibility of medical bills and related costs.
Develop the strategies.
In October 2019, National Drug Authority surprised the country over unsafe lifeguard condoms on the Ugandan market, totaling to over 1 million pieces. These defective batches are said to have reached to the final consumers through small retail and other channels. By December of last year, only 86% defected condoms were recalled, which implied that the 14% could have been used or waiting to be used.
I recalled in November, early November, having been on market for close to 2 months. And from the statement of the minister to Parliament, not all of them have been recalled. Actually, a big percentage is still in public use. And that's why we come out to say that the deaf who cannot read, who cannot hear, they may still be using the same condoms, because we are alive to the fact that there are so many condoms, even some are being sold on the streets.
The Enforcement of Patients and Health Workers' Rights says 8 victims approached them seeking for legal help after realizing adverse effects like HIV contraction, gonorrhea, and other sexually transmitted diseases, which called for the petition.
The suit, and our prayer is for these parties to be compensated by marriage stops, and yeah, that is our prayer. The compensation can include drugs, any medical assistance that might be required as a reason of any diseases they might have contracted using these condoms.
People with hearing impairment are among the affected and want the sole importer, which is marriage stops, to take the responsibility.
People have now come up openly that they were able to contract infections out of using these ineffective condoms. Why? Because there are even other people who even can fear to come up openly.
These also want the method of recalling revised to include hearing impairment persons.
This suit, we want to expose and people be able to understand that the people have a right to good health.
Marriage Stops Uganda, when reached, failed to comment about the petition. The nationwide search tracing the batches were carried out, but only 86% recovered. Abdul Nasser Rwama for UBC News.
Following the situation, NDA, or what is known as National Drug Authority, managed to call back over 65% of the 4 million condoms that were rolled out to the public. This means that over 35% of the condoms are presumed to be in the public or have been used by the citizens. We call upon the citizens to watch out for their health and be mindful of the condoms that they are buying, to make sure that they do not go for the wrong condoms or for the defective condoms. We call upon the general public to engage in making sure on helping us put a stop to the violations of the health rights of the citizens.